in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartans Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Safe completion on the screen. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan State Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 35. When you drop dimes like that, you're right. There is a school that's known to all, and it's on the banks of the Red Cedar.
And that will get Kirk Cousins breaking out the bling-bling and doing the dances. But I'll tell you what, when they...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The throw. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done. And he
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Bruins want to move quickly.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on third down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Childs. Here's a hit. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Hi.
Give to the running back. Nice move there. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Trying play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bellin. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The give to the tailback.
Defense doing a great job. To the
Dumbass.
run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense goes.
The fuck is that?
The clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third.
Oh, a lot of space. All the way down to the 28. He's out of bounds right there, and the big play has him set up. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they touchdown Bruins. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get.
Sorry, we're gonna get a whole bunch of good players up in here. Y'all motherfuckers getting the fuck up out of here.
Keep that passing game up. You can keep this.
I was decent, but
and keep putting up numbers.
Getting beat like that.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Marsh. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burris, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop him.
Looking for a man, it's Childs. Caught near the sticks, it's McCray. Touchdown, Michigan State! The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Why you take forever getting down?
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. At the 45 on his way. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Childs. Under fire. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Fires to the wideout.
That's game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. And first play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Off play action. He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground.
Fuck, I had shoot clock and I left it on and forgot. Fuck, this fucked myself.
And man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
Big air. They fucked that way at the end. Fuck. Fuck. One more fucking brain fart. Fuck the game away. Bye.